Jack Ma, the founder of the Chinese tech giant Alibaba, has been vocal in his criticism of the Chinese government. In the past few months, there has been a lot of speculation over Jack Ma's sudden disappearance from the public eye. Some say he has been kidnapped by the Chinese government, while others believe he is simply taking a well-deserved break. No one knows for sure what's going on, but it will be interesting to see what comes out in the next few weeks. What happened to Jack Ma? Jack Ma, once the world's richest man and face of one of China's most valuable companies, has largely disappeared from public view in recent years. The reclusive billionaire has made few appearances since Beijing began cracking down on his empire following critical remarks he made about the government's regulatory policies. Though he stepped down as Alibaba's chairman in 2019, Ma remains a powerful figure within the company and is still one of China's most influential businessmen. In a rare interview earlier this year, Ma said he was closer to retirement and hinted at a possible return to teaching. Whatever the future holds for Jack Ma, it's clear that his impact on the world of business will be felt for years to come. In October of 2020, Jack Ma, the founder of Chinese tech conglomerate Alibaba, delivered a speech in Shanghai criticizing the country's financial regulatory system. This bold move soon led to Ma's company, Ant Group, coming under increased scrutiny from Beijing. In April of 2021, Ant Group was fined $2.75 billion for monopoly violations, and in November of 2020, its much anticipated initial public offering, or IPO, was abruptly suspended by Chinese authorities. These details suggest that Ma's direct challenge to the Chinese government has not been without consequence for his business empire. While it remains to be seen what long-term effects these developments will have, it's clear that Ma's outspokenness has already had a significant impact on both his personal fortunes and the future of his company. Is Jack Ma keeping a low profile? Ma has largely stayed out of the public eye since he drew the ire of the Chinese regulators in October last year. He was criticized for calling out the country's financial system at a high-profile event and appeared to disappear from view for several months. The Alibaba co-founder only made 3 public appearances in the last year, one in January addressing a group of teachers, another on Alibaba's annual Ali Day in May, and the latest in September visiting several agricultural greenhouses in the Zhejiang province. All 3 were low-key affairs, and Ma has yet to give any interviews or make any major speeches since his critical remarks about China's financial system. It remains to be seen whether Ma will be able to repair his relationship with Beijing and return to his position as one of China's most influential businessmen. Here are a few appearances of Jack Ma. The hostage video. Jack Ma, the co-founder of Alibaba and one of China's richest men, disappeared from public view for nearly 3 months. Fueling speculation about his whereabouts and prompting concern about his well-being. The first sighting occurred in January of 2021, when Ma drove hours into the countryside to an obscure location, accompanied by a government film crew. There, he made a reappearance video in which he pledged to support the Chinese government's efforts to fight poverty. The video was later posted online by the government news agency. Ma's reappearance came as a relief to many, but the circumstances surrounding his disappearance remained shrouded in mystery. At face value, the video of Jack Ma addressing rural public school teachers in China is unremarkable. Clocking in at just 43 seconds, it provides few clues as to time or place. Ma himself is subdued, speaking only in Chinese, despite being a fluent and charismatic communicator in English. He shows little emotion or affect, giving no hint of the flamboyance often used to describe him in normal circumstances. Crucially, he says nothing about the Ant IPO or any other aspect of his trillion-dollar empire. Yet, upon closer inspection, the video begins to take on greater significance. For one thing, it appears to be a direct response to reports of Ma's pending retirement. Prior to the release of the video, rumours had been circulating that Ma was planning to step down from his role at Alibaba, leading many to speculate about the future of the company. In light of this, Ma's decision to address a group of rural school teachers takes on a new meaning. By reaching out to this particular audience, he seems to be signalling his commitment to Alibaba's social mission, namely to improve education in China. What's more, the fact that Ma chose to speak Chinese rather than English suggests that he was targeting a domestic audience. This is significant because it suggests that Ma is now prioritizing the Chinese market over the international one. This shift in focus comes as no surprise given the recent crackdown on foreign companies operating in China. The one visible sign Ma left after his hour-long visit was a scribbled signature on a dormitory wall. "We can only say Teacher Ma does not have very good handwriting," comments Vice Principal Wu Bin. In fact, friends say Ma is quite a talented calligrapher, so the scribble may have been a sign that he was in a hurry. What could have caused the hurry? Vice Principal Wu Bin hypothesized that Teacher Ma might have had an emergency to attend to. However, this seems unlikely, as Ma would have surely told someone if that were the case. It is more likely that Ma was simply in a rush to leave. This is supported by the fact that Ma was seen leaving in a hurry by several eyewitnesses. Whatever the reason for Ma's hurry, it's clear that he did not have time to leave a more legible signature. Golf outing. A few weeks after his first sighting, the Chinese billionaire Jack Ma was seen playing a game of golf. The sighting came just 3 weeks after Ma vanished from public view, sparking fears that he had been detained by Chinese authorities. However, the Bloomberg report indicated that Ma was simply enjoying a round of golf with Schwarzenegger and was not in any trouble. This sighting will likely ease fears among Ma's supporters, who have been concerned about his whereabouts since he disappeared from public view in early January. Is he in touch with his old friends? In a recent Bloomberg report, an exchange of text messages between Ma and the head of SoftBank was cited. Masayoshi Son, a longtime friend of Ma's who was among the earliest investors in Alibaba, said during SoftBank's quarterly earnings presentation that he had remained in touch with Ma. Masayoshi Son said, "Jack Ma loves painting and has sent me lots of pictures." While he didn't talk about the Chinese billionaire's whereabouts, Son said Ma likes to draw and has been sharing his sketches via chat. However, still, it isn't clear whether Masayoshi Son spoke to Jack Ma or if they were only connected via text messages. Video call with Putin. In April, the news broke that Ma had taken part in a video call with Vladimir Putin, of all people, at a meeting with the Russian Geographical Society. This strange episode was reported by the New York Times and others. The video of the event shows Putin dominant at the center of a giant TV screen, Big Brother style, talking to a room full of scientists/bureaucrats/NGO looking types. One of the titles is occupied by Jack Ma, the founder of Alibaba Group. The video runs for 90 minutes and various international experts expound upon the various geographical topics in various languages. Putin amiably orchestrates the proceedings from his isolated command center, sitting at a huge circular desk that is reminiscent of the bridge of the Enterprise in Star Trek. He is flanked by 2 large monitors, on which he can keep an eye on the proceedings. Putin appears to be very much in control of the situation, and he frequently interjects with questions or comments. The video is well edited and informative, and it provides a fascinating glimpse into the mind of one of the world's most powerful leaders. Jack Ma, the richest man in China, has disappeared from public view, and there is speculation as to why. Some say that he was kidnapped by the government because they are having difficulties integrating capitalism into their communistic state. Others believe that he is hiding away because of increasing scrutiny on the wealthy in China. Whatever the reason for his disappearance, it's clear that the richest people in China are not immune to the troubles of this country. That's all there is for today. Leave us a comment with your thoughts on the sudden disappearance of Jack Ma. Also, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you enjoyed the video, and click the notification bell to never miss our videos. Stay tuned.